All right, hello, Kinesiology 121. I'm back with another interview. Today we have the manager and, if I'm correct, owner of Ghost Town Fitness in Kaukauna, Wisconsin as well. Um, his name is Clay Eiting. So why don't you introduce yourself a little bit and tell me a little bit about Ghost Town?
Clay, I guess been here. I bought Ghost Town in 2001, and had it since. It's been actually a fitness center in the community since 1984. It was Physically Fit, and then actually my dad took it over in '95 and changed the name to Ghost Town Fitness Center, and then I bought it from him in 2001, like I said. So from there, I kind of changed over the whole feel of the place, and took a lot of years to get it to what it is today.
So, in terms of kinesiology, two major fields would be physical therapy and personal training. I noticed you guys have multiple trainers here, like Brock, and I guess my first question would be, how many personal trainers do you guys have here?
We have 6 right now, 6 part-time trainers.
Okay. Now, are you in charge of the hiring process for personal trainers here?
I am, yeah. We're a pretty small local gym where I got my hands on all the departments.
Okay. In terms of education, is there anything you look for in degrees or?
I think we always like to have a quality certification,
Okay.
number one, and then, I think experience, certifications, but more than that, it just comes down to the person and, their ability to train, and it's dealing with people and kind of becoming a therapist and a counselor all at the same time. So it's really the passion of how you can help and train people along with all your degrees and certifications.
Okay. One of my fellow students at Oshkosh also grew up in the same neighborhood as me. Brighton Maupin. Is he looking to get into personal training? Based on, I seen him in the kinesiology department.
Yep.
I see him here. Is he looking to get more connected with Ghost Town?
Yes, he is. He actually he worked for a little stint at the front desk, and now that he graduated, is looking to or graduating here soon. We are taking him on and bringing him on board to do some training and more front desk work too.
Okay. So I know, being a gym owner, obviously it's a business. Do you have any goals for the clients, obviously, to help them? Do you have any goals to help them achieve their better lifestyle by coming to a gym in terms? I know you guys have this thing called the Ghost Town Gives Back Foundation.
Yeah, I guess that's probably 2 separate things. I think if I'm listening to you right, we obviously, I think everybody that comes down here is already on the mission of going, hey, how can I improve my health or continue doing something by staying healthy by coming in the door. So obviously our goal here is to provide different kind of layers to that, meaning if you're kind of on your own and you want to just come in and use the equipment, you need a little help. So I think offering a fitness consultation for everybody is the key of going, hey, some people are pretty new walking in. They're obviously a little bit scared, kind of like a fragile egg type thing. So we want to provide some sort of help. And by doing that, we have the fitness consultation. So they get the ability to be with a trainer to get them jump started. At that point, they're with a trainer, so if they're interested in above and beyond, that's kind of how the step-by-step process works.
Okay. Is that consultation, is that done by a personal trainer as well? Okay.
Yes. So again, the middle ground is we got group fitness classes, so there's some people that don't necessarily need the hands-on one-on-one, so there's kind of a middle ground with the group fitness classes. Nowadays the small group training is an element too that we're building in there too. But so there's just kind of a again, when they come to the door, the You Get Fit, we give back part is just something that we've always done down here. We've just in the last 6-7 years, I've created a kind of our slogan and our nickname of giving back, and then created a 501c3 foundation to go along with it to have our kind of a vehicle, a well to pull from and stuff, such. So
I guess the next question I would have is, do you feel that certain members here are just straight up afraid to ask for help if they're struggling with something? Do you think that that's one of their struggles in trying to get?
I think in this industry, absolutely it is. And here we're hoping that we're better and more approachable and friendly enough that people are willing to ask questions. But of course, over the years, I've learned you got to be approachable and you got to be open and you try to communicate and learn who your members are, that type of thing. So I think we take pride in the fact that I think we, are better than the industry, so to speak.
It's a hometown gym.
Yeah.
Everyone knows
Yep.
everybody. With your classes, would you say a decent amount of members utilize the fitness class?
Yeah, I think we actually have really good numbers when it comes to our fitness classes, but we also have a good diversity. So we got men and women doing a lot of our classes, which I think is, our numbers again are a little bit probably above the industry as well in there too. So yeah, I think obviously some classes do better than others, of course, but at the same time, I think overall, yeah, I'm pretty happy with our numbers.
Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm going to bring this topic back up, but has COVID impacted I know some people, it has actually been an incentive to have them get back into the gym after the shutdown. I guess, how has COVID really impacted the gym setting here, would you say?
To be honest with you, of course it was a big deal, especially when it was just coming on. It was just trying to figure out and know the steps to take and basically be there for, our members. So, as far as that, of course, it was a tough time. We stopped all memberships, we did everything, but all at the same time, it was a learning curve and you just kind of adapt and you just keep plugging away. So I'm going to say it's kind of a blessing in the fact that, if you look at it that way, everything's a blessing and it happens for a reason, so to speak. And this just makes people understand that staying healthy and fit is that much, I guess, always as important, but now people are more aware of going, hey, you know what? Take the positive approach out of such a bad thing. So I look at it that way, I really do. So
yeah, from my own personal experience, I got into surgery days before the shutdown, and during my rehab, all I could do was go outside and bike, and it's really all I could do because I couldn't do nothing with my arms. But now, ever since I got cleared, it's been full steam, and I realized how out of shape I was, that all I wanted to do was get back into the gym, get fit, and it's a new lifestyle. I love it, and I hope more people endure how important being fit is to their lifestyle. I have one final question for you, if you don't
Yes.
mind. I guess, how often is it that you get somebody that comes in here for a month and then they're just like, hey, this isn't really working out for me? Is that a pretty common theme here, would you say?
Well, I'm going to kind of jump back to, the standards and what the numbers are. I think everybody that comes in the door, we try to be better than the industry, meaning that we're going to try to take that little extra step in getting to know the member, making them feel comfortable, and just increase that percentage. So whether it's they stay longer, whether they use it more, all those kind of things. So, but the industry, of course, has its set percentages of who comes in. Number one, in the community, which is usually about 20% of the population, in who uses it and how it trickles down to when they start. But I think I think our numbers are on the high or above the normal. So that I think I take pride in that and trying to keep our retention good.
Yeah, it sounds like, in my experience here, it sounds like you have a lot of dedicated and committed members to being fit, and they stuck around. And
I enjoy seeing people here that have been here since 1984,
Yep.
and we still have a handful of those people.
Yep.
So they feel like it's like really their home, second home type deal, and they come down, they know everybody, and it's one of those deals. It's truly, the cliche of, hey, hometown feel, friendly, family type deal, but it's everybody does know your face, your name, where you work, your spouse, all those friends, family, that kind of thing. So it truly does And as you being a member, I would hope that that's how you feel.
Well, I always tell everybody, I said once a member of the Ghost Town family, always a member. So everyone's got everybody's back here, and that's the feel I gain, and that's why I've stayed. So.
Cool.
All right, that'll conclude the interview.